Hi! In this video, we will be presenting an overview of the Crystall Ball's unique features. The Crystall Ball is a MIDI controller that uses distance sensors so you can play and produce effects with the movement of your hands. Let's have a closer look. The keyboard works closely with the sensors. On each key, you can set a MIDI message, a note, or an effect that will be sent to a computer or synthesizer by moving any object, like your hands, in front of the sensors. There is one row of keys for each sensor, and each row lets you affect up to 4 notes or effects. These rows are lit up in blue. You can also use the keys to trigger samples, notes, or any MIDI events just by pressing them. These keys are lit up in white. For example, let's play with the drum kit. Of course, you can also mix blue and white keys for more flexibility. With 5 quick access presets and 24 banks, you have a huge range of configuration possibilities. The sensor's range is about 5 to 35 centimeters. Here is a fader using max MSP to capture MIDI data. You can see that the sensors react instantly with no noticeable latency. One of the most useful features of the Crystall Ball is the possibility to memorize the position of your hands above the sensors, so you can create and play songs using layers. For example, let's play a note using an arpeggiator. By pressing the mem key, it will memorize the last position of my hand. If I put my hand in front of the sensor again, the memorization turns off. Let's do it again. Notice that when a note or effect is memorized, the corresponding key is blinking. You can also turn off the keys, which will blink white, so you can play with the same sensors while the notes and effects keep going. Let's see that with 4 faders. We can see that we control the 4 faders with one sensor. We can also control and memorize each fader one by one. This way, you can have 4 different notes or effects with 4 different values using only one sensor. You can, of course, unmemorize the faders separately. You can move control features like the mem function to a foot switch plugged into the stereo input jack. You can also connect external sensors or triggers. The Crystall Ball also includes an editor that lets you configure the keyboard however you wish. You can also edit the input jack and the backlight configuration. Then, at any time, you can save, export, and share the custom configurations you've created. As a MIDI controller, the Crystall Ball can be used with any MIDI-compliant software like Ableton Live, Tractor, Reason, Module 8, Grand VJ, and so on. But more than just a controller, the Crystall Ball is a real instrument, offering a new interactive and visual experience for creating and performing your music.